What's up, gardeners? My name is David. I am recording this after I just recorded the entire rest of the video, so apologies first and foremost. I'm new to YouTube and it's not my forte, video recording. I didn't realize when I was making the video I had my camera phone in portrait mode, not landscape mode, so everything on there is going to be, TikTok format. I just want to say, if you have any questions, any concerns, or any products that I have in this video that you want me to go into more detail on, go ahead and let me know. I'd be more than happy to be able to make some content outlining some of the products that I own, how I use them, what I use them for. In the meantime, while plants are growing, because that obviously takes a long time, and so that'll give you something to do. So just let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of this video. Again, my apologies, it's not professionally made, but hopefully it's entertaining for you, and this is a good start to this channel. Thank you. And of course, I've got to get my coffee. The clock is not right on there. Don't worry about that. It is afternoon, not 10 in the morning. Out of my Nespresso machine and my Kuwait Starbucks cup, we are drinking some Starbucks. Sorry, not Starbucks. What is this? What do we got here? Which one is this? This is the Nespresso Carmelo. It is a really good one. Nice, rich caramel flavor. We're just going to enjoy the drip out of this machine. Smells sweet, caramely. It's very good. Alright, back to the grow room. And we are in the grow area. So, what we have a lovely AC Infinity 2x4 tent behind me. I'll get more into the details of all these setups as we go, but AC Infinity, all the tents are going to be AC Infinity. Best tents I've had so far. We also have a 4x4 along this wall, and then we have another 2x4 along this wall. So this is the first 2x4 running the Controller 69 Pro Plus, so it has 8 ports on it. I'm currently only using 4, so I could have probably gotten away with the just 69 Pro. This one I do not have connected to anything right now because I was having issues with it freezing up. I am currently awaiting a response from AC Infinity about that. Okay, so back to this tent. Let me see if I can... Sorry, I had to get my camera adjusted for a wider view. So this is the first tent. On the exterior, I have one of AC Infinity's T3 humidifiers and heaters. So it's very cold out right now. It's winter time. We keep the house fairly chilly. It really helps we do not have central air in here. It is heated with water. So we have radiators and heated floors, which is really nice because I can just go down to the furnace area and control the temperature in each individual room by adjusting the valve for that room. It's really great. Anyways, this tent, humidifier, heater. I'll probably need an AC setup in this room during the summer because it will get hot, but we'll get to that when we get to that. We have an Overkill 6-inch inline fan along with AC Infinity's charcoal filter. Really nice setup. I love this. So this 2x4 is the newest, latest by AC Infinity.
I have no complaints with this tent. It's really great. This is the first of the 2x4 by AC Infinity, I believe. We also have humidifier, heater, hooked up to this one, and then same deal, AC Infinity 6-inch inline fan and 6-inch carbon filter. But you can see the differences. The original older model has this flip-up Velcro, which I'm not a huge fan of because, you know, to get it open, you do need to pull on it. To close it, you do need to kind of press on it. So if you got this place really full of plants, you know, I try not to mess with pushing and pulling on things as much. Whereas the newer one, I really like it. It's got this zipper that you can undo, and then just like the doors of the tent, has Velcro strap. You just hook it aside there, and bam, you're inside the tent. You can see everything without letting all your humidity and heat or whatnot out. So, in this tent right now, we just started a grow. So I have 2 little plants starting. And I'll go ahead and open this up and check on them. I haven't checked on them at all yet today. We are running all AC Infinity products here. So we have the AC Infinity commercial series 2-foot by 4-foot light, the AC Infinity tents, the fans, heaters, humidifiers, controllers. It's all AC Infinity. So, oh my gosh, it feels nice in here. So on this side, we have Limoncello Haze. Photo period, feminized seeds provided by Seedsman. Go ahead and pop the top off here. And to do this, I'm just running these clear plastic cups. I have one of the rims on the other one cut off. That way I can just fit it inside the other one. You don't have to deal with tape or any of that. So as you can see, we do have a little plant starting here. Just a baby. Just sprouted up, so it's very, very new. Hopefully that one does well. Go ahead and put that back on and let it be. Now in this one, I did have some issues germinating this one versus the Limoncello Haze. I started the germination process on both at the same time, and the Limoncello Haze germinated really nicely. Taproot emerged, nice, you know, 5-6 millimeters at least on there. It was a pretty long one, probably more than 6 millimeters, honestly. But this one here, you know, the shell of the seed just barely cracked open, and I could just see the taproot emerging. And I wanted to get them planted, so I just said, you know what? I'm just going to take this seed, throw it in the soil, and see what happens. So, whoops. You can see with this one, it does have... let's see. So there is a plant of some sorts poking out there. Hopefully that one really gets going here soon. I don't want it to die. Alright, so I just checked that one very gently, very carefully, moving the dirt a little bit. I am using some of the Fox Farm Happy Frog soil for these, so it's very loose dirt. There is a root growing. You know, I don't know how well this one's going to do. We'll see. But it's growing. You know, it's not given up yet. There is a root there. It's gotten bigger. That's what she said. So I'll go ahead and zip this back up. Leave it be. And then the 4x4 tent. So this one, again, 4x4 foot tent by AC Infinity. We have the AC Infinity Ion board, 6-inch inline fan, carbon filter, couple of clip fans, and then we do have these self-watering water bases in the XL variant, so we can do large pots, even though I'm planning on only doing 5-gallon fabric pots since that's what I have. Yeah, this is a really, really nice setup. I believe you can get the tent, the fan, the light, pretty much everything you would need, you know, the controller, pretty much everything you need, about $1,000 on acinfinity.com. So really good deal. The self-watering pots are amazing. They work perfectly and they're reasonably affordable. Actually, they're really affordable. I think this was $90 for a pack of 4 of them. And they work amazing. The only thing is, after you grow with them for a while, you got to clean them up, replace the wicks, you know. Normal stuff that you would have to do with any other self-watering pot. You know, it's not AC Infinity's problem. That's just how nature works. So, this I'm planning on being my flowering tent. Since I have plenty of room in here, plenty of space. I only got 2 plants started right now, so we'll have 2 plants in here. Maybe I'll make a couple more additions later on. We'll see. I do not have humidifier or heater on this one yet, just because I'm seeing with the 2 2x4s how warm this room gets, how humid this room gets. Maybe if I need to add an additional heater humidifier in here. So that might come on later. We'll see. I got a few months. And then like I was saying, I do not have any AC in this room. No active ventilation in this room. Just this room. So what I was thinking, what I want to do is this window right here. This is actually a, what do you call this type of window? Case window. So it actually opens up like a door instead of sliding up and down or sliding to the side. It opens like a door. So it's really hard for me to find a reasonably priced AC unit to fit a case window. And not gonna lie, I don't really want an AC unit hanging out my window. I think they're ugly. So what I'm going to do, or try to do with that window, is I'm going to try to get a plexiglass, acrylic, whatever sheet, cut it to the size of the window frame, and then caulk it in with some silicone to make it airtight. And then I think I'm going to get some duct adapters and a couple backdraft adapters for 6-inch duct. And then I can drill a hole out of that plexiglass, attach my duct to the glass with the duct adapter, hook my backdraft filter on there, and then run that duct to the middle of the room here, have an inline fan and a filter on there, and then have a controller to control the room temperature and humidity. So anytime it goes above a threshold, it will exhaust all the air in this room out and pull fresh air in from the rest of the house into here. I think that's a good idea. What are your all thoughts? Do you think that's a good idea or not? Why? I don't want to hear, well, because I think, you know, if you have a reason why it's not a good idea, I want you to tell me exactly why. Not just because you don't like my idea. And then over here, we have another 2x4 tent. This tent is my girlfriend's. She is in charge of this one. Again, AC Infinity tent. Older one, but it is still really good. Ion board. I don't know if I'm saying that board. Or I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ion board. Right now, she's got a couple of plants in here. I know she's got some catnip for the cat. She's got a couple other ones, just herbs, and I think in the big pot she's going to try to plant some carrots, some mini carrots. So that'll be interesting. Curious to see how that works out for her. We do not have a fancy controller on this one. I was going to use the 69 Pro, but like I said, I'm having issues with the controller freezing. I went through a whole diagnostic process between these three tents, testing out different cables, different accessories, different cords to try to narrow it down to see if maybe a cord was bad or one of the accessories was bad. But it turns out that was the only culprit. That was bad. So, out of all the AC products I've had and currently have, that is the only thing that has given me issues so far. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. So right now, we just have this tent set up. The heater's running its own duty cycle with its thermometer. Humidifier is running its own cycle with its own thermometer. We have the light on a light schedule with this little guy, which I actually got with that light. And then we have the basic fan controller, just controlling a fan. It's not on right now since her seeds are sprouting still, but eventually we'll have to turn this on, get fresh air going through there. Yeah, I guess the only other thing I would want to add to this setup is some fresh air intakes on each of these tents, maybe some mushroom style filters that I can plop on the top vents and just let them sit. I would like to have a better way of getting fresh air into the tents without having so much negative pressure, especially with these 6-inch fans on the 2x4s. They just suck the whole tent in. And I don't really want to use the bottom flaps on the tent because those also can have some negative effects, you know. They let light out, they let light in, they are really low to the ground and can let pests in, stuff like that. And I don't want any of that. I would rather have a good filter that blocks out most of the light and provides the filtration aspect so I don't have to, you know, fight against gnats or any sort of pests or get cat hair sucked into the tent, stuff like that. So yeah, filters for the fresh air intakes. Have an exhaust out the window, and I think that's about it. I'm excited to get these plants going. I'm planning on making videos of their progress. So this is my first grow as an adult. No, I'm just kidding. It's my first grow ever. But yeah, I'm excited. It's a really good room, really good space. Maybe I'll get a mat in here too. One of those nice like tile gym floors that you can just get a package of and then lay them out and they go together like puzzle pieces that are nice and soft and cushy. That would be awesome to have right here. Waterproof them. Oh yeah. This will be a good space. Good space. All my soil. She's using the aquatic. The Fox Farm. What is this? Ocean Forest potting soil for the vegetables. I'm using the Happy Frog from Fox Farm. Got a bunch more Happy Frog in here. Let's see, I've got some feeding water that I've pH balanced. And then I also have some week 3 juice. So during week 3, that will be the feed that I switch them over to rather than just pH balanced distilled water. Let's see, anything else on here I want to get to? This. So this is actually really nice. If it's your first time growing, I would highly recommend you all go check out How Weed Grow. Search up that guy on YouTube. Check him out. He's got some great videos. And he's got this nice chart here that I am using for this grow. At least as a guideline for the most part. Which tells you you know, the ideal humidities, space temperature, light, and all your nutrients for the growth stages that you're in. So it's very helpful to have. Still, obviously, do your research, learn as much as you can, but it's nice to have that as a baseline. My little closet over here, let me see what I got in here. Okay, so this is just box storage. I like to keep all the boxes for things for a while, just in case I decide, well, I don't need something and I try to sell it or get rid of it. But eventually I'll get rid of the boxes if I decide to keep everything for a while. And then this side, I again have more distilled water, not pH balance or anything. I just use these for like dehumidifiers and stuff right now. And then all the AC Infinity accessories that came with products. I keep backups of stuff in here. I've got, let's see, we got all the nutrients. We got some hydrogen peroxide. We got the general hydroponics line of nutrients. So we have their Bloom, their Grow, their Micro, and then we got some Cali Mag. Cali Magic. There we go, for all that calcium, magnesium goodness. pH up and down. It's essential. Then we have the AC Infinity. All in 1 meter. So this does pH, TDS, EC, everything you'll need at a very good price. I think it was $150, $160 for that. Worthwhile. I've tested it and it's not perfect. You know, it's not gonna be the same as a $500 pH meter that gets the exact value like every time, but that gets it within like 1,000th. So very close, very close. Anything else in here? No, I think that's it. So these plants, they're just starting their week 1 basically, since they're just sprouting. So I don't know, I might make another video keeping you guys updated, or you know, I'll just make another video and add it onto this one and just upload it together. We'll see. But yeah, I'm super excited to see the progress on those. Thanks. Goodbye.